Hi guys, welcome to New Big Girl Reading. So today we're going to look into who's your future spouse, how is going to be your relationship with them, and when are you going to meet them if you haven't met them already. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. You can pick a pile and we'll get right into your reading. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So we're going to see who's your spouse. So I've got new oracle cards. I don't know them by heart just yet. I kind of know them and I read about them, but I have the book with me if I need help, just so you know. Okay, so we're first going to look at your future spouse's traits, personality traits. So we have the whale, the lion, the black egg, and the horse. So let's start with the whale. So the whale is the kind of person who, so I have my book just so you know. The whale is the kind of person who likes to go deep within things. It's the kind of person who's not afraid to talk about emotions, to express their emotions, to talk about your emotions. They're also not afraid of exploring, the dark side of a person. If you have difficult emotions, like anger, jealousy, hate, whatever, those shadows, we call them, they're not afraid to delve into them and to express them to you and talk about them with you. They're the type of person who seeks a deep relationship, a deep connection. They don't care about undersurface type of relationship. They want something deeper and profound. They're very emotionally mature, they're stable, they're healthy on an emotional level, which means that they don't repress their emotions or anything like that. Rather, they like to express them so that they can fully feel them and heal them if ever they're negative emotions. They're people who've overcome a lot of challenges in their life, and that's why they've become so great with mastering their emotions and expressing their feelings and stuff like that, because they've been through really challenging stuff, and it's made them super mature on an emotional level. They're stable, they're strong, incredibly strong. They have that type of depth that's really rare to find. They could have a really feminine, even if it's a guy, they could have a really feminine type of energy to them. Not just that, but to them, which means that they're full of compassion, full of love, full of acceptance of the other person, and really good at communicating. They're the kind of person who you can really trust when you feel lost. They're the kind of a person you can just trust altogether because they're really reliable and trustworthy. They're calm, and if ever they're in a bad side, because all these, they express like the good side of the person but also the dark side of the person. So if they're in a bad mood or in a bad past, or something like that, they could be really heavy, because they feel very deeply. So it could feel heavy being with them just because of the deepness of the emotions, especially if they're they're having a hard time or something like that. Then we have the lion. So the lion is the master of themselves. This is the kind of person who knows who they are. They know how to they're like dedicated to transforming themselves and always trying to be a better version of themselves. They're confident, Strong again. It's the type of person who will always dedicate their life to their own spiritual growth. This is someone who is complete. This is someone who will be an inspiration to other people, maybe even an inspiration to you. And this is someone who can be intimidating to other people because they are so complete within themselves. They are so like powerful, and you can feel their strength. Um, and you can feel their power, because they're very powerful because of this mastery of their own being. And that can intimidate other people sometimes. Um, this is someone who's really observant, someone who will um, see kind of right through you. Like they will observe you and really be um, precise, like in the way they observe you. Like they will notice every little things in a good way, and they're really careful about the words and the actions that they take or that they say, because they want to be sure that it has a purpose and it's authentic to who they are, and it actually reflects what's going on within them. Now, on the dark side, like if they're in a bad mood or something like that, they could be withdrawn. They could withdraw for people, or they could seem too serious. Now we've got the black egg. The black egg is, well, to me, is an amazing one because this is a speaker of truth. This is a very authentic person. This person has no fear to express themselves as they truly are. They have no fear to be completely themselves, and that's in the bright side, right? Like if they're balanced, because if they're not balanced, then it's the complete opposite. But when they're balanced, this is someone who hates any type of lie. They don't like small talk. They don't like excuses. They don't like confusion. They always want to make things clear. They always want to be honest. Uh, this is the kind of person that will surprise you because they'll be so like raw in the way that they speak that it feels like, it feels, I don't know, it feels kind of, to you it might feel mm, unusual, because most people will tell white lies, or they'll make excuses, or they'll do small talk and stuff like that. But this person won't ever. This person will be very straightforward, very honest, very authentic. This person could be a writer, they could be a singer, or someone who talks in public, um, like some type of public figure or something like that. Now, if they're in a bad place, if they're not balanced, then that is the contrary. Like they're gonna try to please people with the way that they talk, instead of being true to themselves. And you know, they have everything in them. The dark side only means that if they're going through something difficult, and they can't just keep their balance, then uh they're gonna go into like their shadows. Like when I say anything negative, that's their shadow self, but that's not their true self. Their true self is the positive things, the positive traits. But if ever they're going through something difficult, then the shadow self comes to light, and that's where when you see like the darkest sides of their personality. And everyone has that, including you. So the horse, this could be someone who likes like physical exercise, someone who likes to train, or who likes to run. um they don't have like to actually go to the gym. For some of you, that's what's going to be, but for some of you, this person just enjoy like running or doing some type of physical activity. This is someone who's really reliable, someone you can count on, someone who will be very supportive of you. This is a person who's really awakened. So it's like they know who they are, they know what they want, and they're going for it. This is someone who's like alive, who's taking action, who's making uh, plans and actually following them. This is someone who will tell you that they have this thing that they want to do, and they're actually going to do it. I don't know if you get it, but it's like this person can achieve anything. It's like they'll come with like the most incredible like dream or goal that they want to achieve, and everyone will be like, well, that's not really realistic, I don't think you can really do that, and they're actually going to do it because they can, because they have the dedication, because it's like they can't be defeated, because they just have this energy and this willpower to make things happen. Now, if this person is, like I said, in the shadow part of that card, when they're in a bad mood or something, they could run away from things, or they could feel like they're weak. Okay, so next thing, sorry, we're gonna look into the main aspects of you guys' relationship. So we have TikTok, time to go, and the fates. So TikTok says that you might meet this person at like the wrong time. And to you and to this person, it will feel like the wrong time. So there's something that's not going to be working for you guys. So let's say you're in a relationship with someone else when you meet this person and you haven't left the other person yet. Well, it's like the wrong time, even though you're really attracted to them and you know that there's something there. Or maybe they are in another relationship when you meet them and they're just not ready to leave that relationship, but they're supposed to eventually. Or maybe they're at a distance and they have a job in like another country or something, and so you guys can't meet and it's not really working long distance or something like that, just something blocking the connection. But that's actually a lesson. It's actually meant to be that way. It's actually meant to not be completely aligned in the beginning, because it's gonna help both of you guys to be set on the right path, because it looks like there's something that's just not working in your life when you guys meet, for both of you probably. And meeting each other at that time that seemed to be the wrong time is actually going to set you up on the right path. And so you're actually helping each other to realign yourselves in your own individual lives. It's also a lesson about divine timing, which means that even though it seems wrong when you guys meet, it's actually perfect. It was actually meant to be this way, and it was the best possible timing for both of you, even though it seemed misaligned, because it was actually meant to help you grow and you know, align yourselves. So it's about to trust of divine timing, trust of the way things are, acceptance of the way things are. Then we have time to go. So I feel like there might be a separation between you and this person, because of this, you guys won't be able to be together in the beginning when you guys meet. And so you, them, or both of you are going to probably walk away from the other person, and that's going to be a time for both of you to realign yourselves with your true path and with who you truly are. And so when you come into balance, then you guys are going to be brought together again. But in this time to go, when you guys are in separation, you're going to leave things that are not working for you anymore behind you. So if you were in another relationship when you met your future spouse, well, you're gonna leave that relationship. If they were in another relationship with them when they met you, then they're gonna leave that relationship. If they had a job that just wasn't working with the connection, but they weren't even happy in that job or whatever, they're gonna quit that job. Like whatever the situation, you guys are going to leave things behind that were actually not aligned with who you truly are and what you truly want from life. And so you're going to be, realigning yourself, finding who you are, finding what your purpose is. And then we have the fates. And so the fates, that's when you guys are realigned with who you truly are. Then you guys are brought together again. And this is about accepting each other exactly as you are. The fates, it talks about not having control over things, and so just accepting them as they are. So let's say they're not ready to be with you when you meet them, or you're not ready to be with them when you meet them. Then it's about accepting that you're not there yet, or they're not there yet. It's about loving unconditionally the person, however they are and whatever the situation is. And that's both your lesson and their lesson. It's also about just accepting the flaws of your person. If there are things that just are bothering you about them, then it's about just accepting it with love and compassion. It's really about learning unconditional love and surrender, because it's like you and your person have this desire to control things, to be in control, to have power. But the lesson here is to actually trust the universe, to trust the situation, trust the person, trust the universe, trust your soul, trust your intuition and stuff like that, to so that you can truly learn how to love unconditionally. And that's gonna help you guys reunite and come into union and truly love each other on a soul level and in a unconditional way. It's also gonna help you build trust with God or the universe or your guides, whatever you believe in, so that you don't have to always try to control things, and so that you can just accept them as they are. And not just you, your person too. It's really like both of you guys. Now we have how are you guys gonna meet? So if you've already met them, then this could resonate with you, like telling you like what was their circumstances of your guys' meeting. If you haven't met them, then we have the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Sun. Oh, my voice. Okay, so Three of Pentacles tells me that you could meet them at school, you could meet them at work. This is often a work situation, but if you're younger, then it could be school, or if you already met them and you were younger at that time, then it could be school. But really, like at the actual school or at the actual job, you guys are gonna like work together, have some type of partnership before you actually, get into a relationship. So you could be co-workers, colleagues, or students of the same class or something like that. Or you could just work on a project together, even if you're not at school, even if you don't have the same work. You're gonna meet in a way that makes you work together. Six of Wands tells me that this person could like be very attractive or something like that, and they could like attract a lot of people. So they it's like the eyes are going to be on them. So let's say it's not just about attractiveness, but I felt it with that Six of Wands. But a lot of people are going to look at them. So it could be a job that they have to speak in front of people. It could be a job that people have to look at them when they talk or something like that. So it could be some type of public speaker, or it could be a guide tour or something like that. But it's someone who's like at work, like people are looking at them, and you're also going to be looking at them. With the Sun, this is someone who it's like they fill a room up with light and like joy. It's like they when they enter a room, everyone like has a bit more happy, and I feel like that's especially how you will feel when you see them enter a room. You'll feel like happier. Being with them will make you happier, will make your day like brighter because of the energy that that they have. And then we have, when are you going to meet? So if you have already met them, this is going to be, when are you going to be in a relationship with them? If you're already in a relationship with them, because that's also a possibility, it's going to be different for each and every one of you. But if you're already in a relationship with them, then this is, when are you going to marry them? And if you haven't met them yet, then this is, when are you going to meet them? So we have Page of Pentacles, Death, and Six of Cups. So Page of Pentacles, this is saying that there's going to be an opportunity to meet them, a small opportunity, like this is going to just come, an opportunity maybe that you'll have an opportunity to talk to them, or they're going to have an opportunity to talk to you. And this is going to happen next Earth season. So Earth seasons means the astrological signs of Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if you're watching this now, I think we're still in Taurus season, but I'm not really sure. So if this is still Taurus season, then it could be this season, which is like May. Oh yeah, no, this is like Vedic astrology. Well, in Vedic astrology, it's like June and May, but in Western astrology, that's May. But otherwise, the next one is Virgo season, which is around September. There's going to be an opportunity for you to talk to them, or for them to talk to you, and it's going to be to you guys to like to take the opportunity. And I'm not saying like you have to take the opportunity, but you or them have to take the opportunity if you want to talk to each other. And like you'll recognize this person because of these circumstances. Death says that when you have the opportunity to meet, there's going to be a transformation. This is also Scorpio season, which is like in November approximately. And so when you talk to each other for the first time, or if you've already met them and this is like the reunion, then when you guys reunite, there's going to be a transformation. It means that the way that the relationship was before is going to be transformed in a more healthy way. Now, if you haven't met them yet, that this transformation is about this separation thing. It's that you're going to meet, you're going to talk, but you're going to realize that the timing is kind of wrong, but it's not actually wrong. It's meant to put you on the right path. And so you're going to go through, both of you, to this transformation around Scorpio season. And then 6 months from now, we have the Six of Cups, which is the reunion, the reconciliation, or whatever. I feel like this is someone like from a past life. If you haven't met them yet, this is someone from a past life that you're reuniting with. If you have met them yet, then this is a reunion after that separation that you guys went through. And yes, this is going to be reconciliation and this exchange of unconditional love and acceptance. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So we're going to see who your future spouse is. Okay, so I first have personality traits. So we have the dragonfly, butterfly, and camel. So these are new oracle cards. So I have my book. I already read them, so I pretty much know what's going on, but I still gonna have it with me to be sure that I don't miss out on anything. Okay, so first of all, these are 2 air signs. So your person could have strong air sign in their chart, which are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And then we have Camel, which is a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but that's low. That's not as much. It's mostly air signs that I feel. Okay. So Dragonfly, this one is about illusions and mastery of the mind, seeing things clearly and stuff like that. First of all, your person is your future spouse is gonna go through a transformation. This is because of the butterfly and because of other cards that I know this is gonna happen. And I'm saying this because all of the cards have shadow sides and then they have light side. And with the dragonfly, the shadow side is that they can't concentrate, they have a busy mind, they have a hard time seeing what's the truth of things, and they could be delusional or too much in their head. They could have anxiety and stuff like that. But once they shift, once they transform, this person is going to be almost magical, having an incredible intuition because their intuition is going to be synced with their mind, and so they're going to be able to see things really clearly as they are. They're also going to be very joyful, and they're going to be able to remain calm in very difficult situations. This is someone who's going to be very woke, very intelligent, very smart, and who's going to be able to see through illusions. So this means that, like, if someone lies, they can see through it. If you're kidding yourself or something like that, like if you're lying to yourself, they can see through it. um it's like they have this wisdom, this spiritual wisdom or something like that, this clear intuition that's also very linked with their mind and how they think and stuff like that. This is someone who's going to have a mind that's really that moves a lot, that changes a lot. They could change, like they could have an idea and then they change their mind, like they could change their mind a lot. um yeah, this is someone who's going to find wisdom through their mind, so they could end up doing like meditation or something like that, or just practicing something so that they stay calm, and that's going to like balance their mind. But that's not how they are in the beginning. In the beginning, they're kind of all over the place and stressed out, and they can't concentrate and stuff like that, and then they transform. So the butterfly is about transformation. This is someone who will undergo a huge transformation in all parts of themselves. This is someone who will be the caterpillar when you meet them, and then transform into a butterfly as the relationship grow. Um, yeah, this is someone who could be like, when you meet them, they could be fragile, they could be frustrated because they're still learning who they are, they're still getting in touch with themselves, they're still figuring out their true authentic self. And as the relationship grows with your future spouse, they're becoming the best version of themselves, they're discovering who they are, and they're starting to incarnate their true personality and self. This is someone who could need a routine. So if ever they need help when you meet them, having a routine is one of the best things they could possibly do, because this person needs more stability because they're always up in the air. And that's going to help them transform. And once they transform, they're going to be very graceful, very cheerful, very happy people, and balance. Now, Camel is about someone who's very resourceful. This is someone who has the ability to go through any type of challenges, um, because they have the ability to find what they need from within themselves. They're not a type of person who are going to go and try to seek what they lack into other people. They're going to go within. So that's why I said meditation. I feel like this person is very self-aware, they know themselves very well, and when they're out of balance, instead of lashing out or something like that, they retreat and they go and find their wisdom and their calm and their serenity within themselves, so that they can come back into balance. This is someone who's really self-reliant, which is why they are able to go through challenges as easily. They're very nurturing to themselves. Like, probably to other people too, but this is mostly about themselves. They can nurture themselves so that they can grow and so that they can overcome those challenges. There's someone who's really they're a person who's really responsible, and they're also someone who enjoys traveling a lot. They could when they feel down or when they're out of balance, they could just go and take a trip so that they can find themselves again. Traveling is a huge healing um, like tactic. I don't know, I can't find a word I'm looking for, but method. It's a good healing method for them to just go and travel, because then they connect with themselves again and they can come back into balance. Someone who's really calm, very content, and very happy. They're the type of person that when you meet them and they're in a good place, you're gonna see sparkle in their eyes, and that's just beautiful. So then we have what are going to be the main aspects of you guys' relationship. And we have time for a nap, a change in the wind, and Treasure Island. So in the beginning of the relationship, it feels like things are going to be very scattered. You're not really going to know where things are going. This person has a lot of air in their chart, like I said. So usually those type of people are like kind of more go with the flow type of person. They're hard to like uh pinned down. Like they're not the kind of person who are just settling, or who are just gonna like commit right away. This is a relationship that you're gonna have to kind of flow through. This is going to be a huge lesson about going with the flow, and I feel like this could be something that's going to be difficult for you, because it's like you're not going to know if like this person wants to commit to you. You're not going to know if like they you're going to end up with them or something like that. And like this is the person you're marrying, so obviously it's going to work. But in the beginning of the relationship, you might feel kind of lost, because you're not really going to know where it's going, and you're not going to feel like you can really like rely on the relationship too much, or you're really just gonna have to enjoy the moment. The time for a nap is about just accepting the relationship as it is in the beginning, and just not thinking really about the future, and just being in the now, and just being like, and just enjoying it for what it is. It's also about taking time for yourself. Both of you, I feel you're not going to be like always with each other. I feel like you're going to spend a lot of time on your own, doing your own thing, because the whole relationship is about uh teaching both of you guys to reconnect with who you are and who you truly are, and evolve in that sense. So you both are going to teach each other how to be your true authentic self and evolve in that way, so that you're true to yourself, and so that you connect with your soul. And this is why it's not going to be like, it's kind of it's going to be kind of a like not flickery, but like, not really stable in the beginning, and kind of unknown, and like just, yeah. Because then it's giving you a chance to not focus too much on each other, and actually focus on who you are and what you want and what pleases you and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just going to be better that way in the beginning, especially with this air uh to this air personality trait to them, that's like just kind of unstable in the beginning, because when you meet them, they're not transformed yet. They're more in the like shadow parts of their personality, and then as the relationship grows, they evolve, and you evolve too, because with a change of in the wind, this is like middle of the relationship, kind of like it's still in the beginning, but a bit later in the relationship, you guys are going to realize that you're completely out of sync with each other. And this is because you haven't found who you are yet. You haven't figured out like who your true authentic self is. And so both of you guys are kind of, there's going to be like conflict, and like just not so much alignment, and it's just not going to really feel right at this point of the relationship. And I know it sounds bad, but it's actually the best thing, because you guys is when you meet, you're not where you're not at your best self. You can evolve. You're still not in balance. You still have a lot of shadows to work through. And being with them is helping you work through those shadows, you and your person. And so this change of wind could be kind of rocky. This would be like a rocky stage in the relationship, but it's actually a blessing so that both of you guys can go within, find who you are, find what you like, find your happiness within, so that you can come back and sync later. This is a time to like destroy anything in your life or in your individual self that's not working anymore, so that you can change it and realign it. And so this could be smaller, like it could be just that it's not really working and you're kind of disaligned and you just don't see each other much at that time. Or it could be bigger, like someone could leave the other person for a while, and when both of them feel themselves again, then they would come back. So it really will depend, but it's for your highest good. And then Treasure Island is beautiful. This is when you've transformed. This is when you and him or her have transformed. When you and your partner have become the best versions of yourselves, then you get that Treasure Island. And that Treasure Island is about this beautiful, abundant relationship. It's about those manifestations that you're trying to make happen coming true. It's about you seeing that everything that you possibly want within the relationship finally happening. It's about you guys finally being in sync and finally being happy with each other. It's a renewal of the relationship, and it's a blossoming of love and compassion. So that's when you guys have transformed and become your true authentic self, the best version of yourselves basically. And throughout the whole time, I feel like the relationship is there. So I don't feel much breakup. Like someone could leave, there could be a break, but it's really like it's temporary, and it's ultimately to bring you guys together in the best way possible for both of you. So then we have, how do you meet? We have the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. So you could meet overseas with the Two of Pentacles. Like your person could be on a trip, like they could have a job that makes them move, and so they're going on a trip near where you're at, and then you meet each other through that. This is like kind of work related, so I really feel like they could have a job that makes them move and they meet you in that way, or you have a job that makes you move and you meet them in that way. Or it could really just be traveling, and maybe they're, I don't know, like a merchant or something, but it's like there's a money work related thing here, but it's also about travel. So it could be like that. With the Five of Wands, there could be like, you could be traveling or something, and there could be a problem, and this person is going to come and help you with the Six of Pentacles. Or on the contrary, they could have a problem and you go and you help them with the problem that they're having. Because the Five of Wands is about conflict. It could also be about manifestations. You could meet this person in a manifestation. Maybe that's not the right word. In French, it's manifestation. But in English, maybe it's when people come together to like change something in society, and like they go and they scream in the streets. I don't know the word, but that's the kind of thing you could meet in. But it doesn't have to be that. Like for most of you, like it's just like there's gonna be something like a conflict that's going on, and one of you is gonna help the other person through the conflict, and that could be through job or through some type of job related travel, or just travel in general. Then we have when. So we have the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So this is like really, really, really soon. Eight of Wands and Knight of Swords are both really fast moving energies. Eight of Wands is about 8 days, so basically a week, and it could also be about communication. Two of Pentacles is also about internet, so it could be on the internet. It could be that there's something on the internet. Maybe people are arguing in the comments of a post or something like that, and you go and you support one of the person put a comment and who's being like bashed out or something like that, and then they're going to communicate with you through the internet. But I feel more so like in person, but for some of you that's how it's going to be. Eight of Wands, yeah, very soon, very fast moving energy. Knight of Swords is about also communication, very fast moving energy. This is also an air sign, so if you're watching this now, it could be Gemini season, which is about right now, but it could also be Libra season, which is around no, October, November, kind of, or Aquarius season, which is more in like February. But I feel like it depending on when you're watching this, but this is like really soon. Okay. Yeah, so if you chose pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we're going to see who your future spouse is. So we're going to start with their personality traits. So we've got the unicorn, the dragon, and the phoenix. Like crazy cards. If you know this deck, you know how crazy this is. Now this is a new deck, so I have my book with me. I already read them so that I don't like read. I have to read the book, but I have it in so that I don't miss out on anything. Okay, so the unicorn. The unicorn is saying that your person is someone who's, well, first of all those 3 cards are the spiritual cards. Like this deck has the 4 elements, so water, earth, air, and fire, and then there's this section with all the spiritual special ones, and you've only got for your person spiritual one. So I feel like your person is highly evolved spiritually. They could be even religious or just very spiritual and awakened. The unicorn is someone who's looking for the truth, someone who knows that there's something deeper to life. This is someone who who's been questioning themselves, like, why do I have an intuition? What is the higher self? What is this universe about? Who is God? Is God even a thing? Is he a male or is she a female? Like, what's going on? Like, this is someone who questions things, who questions life, who questions the universe, who questions the purpose of it all. They're wondering why they're alive. If they feel like there's something more to it. This is someone who's really curious about those things. This is someone who's going to look into those things and who's going to try and find the answers. Yeah, they're trying to understand everything that is unseen, everything that is unexplicable, everything that their intuition is telling them, but that they can't see in a concrete way. This person is, wow, like in another sphere. Then we've got the dragon. So the dragon is kind of similar, but this is, I feel like they have this ability to connect with this divinity. This person has incredible power, incredible crown and third eye chakras. They're very woke, very connected to their spirituality, really connected to the universe and to God and to spirits and stuff like that. This person is able to connect with the divine. It's like they're gonna go within and they're gonna connect with their true, like with their higher self, and that's where they're gonna get answers. This person sees very clearly about things, like because they've made so much research and they keep searching, they keep wanting more, they keep looking for answers, and they're very perceptive. They're really very intelligent people, extremely intelligent people on a spiritual level. I mean. And yes, this is someone who follows their inner self guidance, their higher self guidance. This is someone who follows the universe or the divine or God's guidance, and who's really aligned with their spirituality and soul. Like when you meet this person, you're just gonna feel this like incredible spiritual, powerful energy who's just, it's just like mystical and and very attractive in like inexplicable way. They could have some type of religion. I would see more of like Hindu type religion, like Vaishnavism or Hinduism, or yoga, like yogic practices or stuff like that. But it doesn't have to. It could be something else. It could be any type of religion, or it could just be some type of spirituality. But they're definitely looking for answers, and they have this connection to the divine. Then we have the Phoenix. So this is someone who's transformed everything that wasn't working for them in the past, and they've become this new free person. I feel like this person like knows about like past lives and karma and reincarnation and stuff like that, and so they've been doing so much work throughout their life to clear out that karma, to end the suffering, to break out the cycles and the patterns of their ancestors and stuff like that. This is someone who's transforming their bloodline. This is someone who's transforming their ancestry. This is someone who's transforming their karma and karmic depths and stuff like that. This is someone who's reincarnating themselves in their own life. Like, this is crazy stuff. Like, this is really, really awesome. Like, this person, they're breaking cycles. They're changing their fate. They're freeing themselves from the past and the past lives and the blockages, and they're becoming this incredibly awakened and spiritual person. I just love this person already. Like, I want to be their friend. Can I marry them too? Can this be my pile? Then we have oh yeah, this is the main aspects of you guys' relationship. So we have between worlds, here and now, and building blocks. So between worlds, I feel like you guys are gonna transition into another way of living together, because I feel like when you meet, you guys have just learned a lot, and both of you, like you and your person, have just learned so many lessons about like the world, and I feel like you must be someone really spiritual too, or this person is going to trigger your awakening if you haven't already awakened, or if you don't relate to any of this, if you don't identify yourself to those, because I feel like some of you will. But if you don't, then this person is going to awaken those things within you. And between worlds tells me that you guys are going to come from this materialistic, difficult, karmic part of your life into this spiritual, awakened, free part of your lives together. And so I feel like when you guys meet, you've just learned a lot of lessons about karma, about your past lives, about the patterns and stuff, and you've already learned it. It's like you've already learned the lessons, you've already closed the cycles, you've already healed all that, those traumas and patterns and karmic lessons and stuff like that. It's already done, but you're still not in the other world, you're still transitioning. And so between worlds says to take the relationship as it is, and kind of not trying to put expectations on it, because it's transforming, because it's not like it feels like you don't know just yet, like if this is going to last forever, and it will, because you marry them. But when you meet them, you're getting to know each other, you're getting to know what you want in a relationship, you're getting to know what type of traits you want in someone. Even if you think you already know them, you're actually learning this while being with them. You're discovering yourself and discovering them. This person is going to help you get in touch with who you truly are, get in touch with yourself, get in touch with your true authentic self. They're going to help you shift. They're going to help you come from this materialistic world to this spiritually enlightened world. But because you're in a transition, And because you don't know clearly everything yet about, the connection and the person and what you want and who you are and stuff like that, even if you think you do, you don't completely. And because of this, you don't actually know if like this person is the person that you're going to end up with. And this is okay, because, well, first of all, you will, and second of all, well, it's important to take the time to get to know the person and get to know the relationship, and so that you're sure that it really corresponds to what you want. Here and now is kind of a bit similar, but not with all the same meanings. This is just about not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future. This is about enjoying the present with your person and seeing all the beautiful things in it, appreciating it for what it is in the present moment. So this is about not regretting things from the past when you're with this person, not expecting too much from the future, not holding on to regrets or fights or anything like that, and not putting too much expectations on like what you want the relationship to be, because you need to be happy and content with what you have in the now with this person. This is something you're both learning when you guys are together. You're learning to appreciate things as they are, and be happy and feel the love and appreciate the love in the present without having to worry about what happened before and what you would want to happen in the future. So this is a teaching to let go, to surrender, to accept, and to be content. Building blocks. This is telling me that you guys are going to build extremely strong foundations together because you're taking your time. I forgot, but in between worlds, it's also saying that this is not a time to rush anything. This is not a time to jump into the relationship and be like, okay, we're getting married. Like, no. This is about taking your time. This is about discovering yourself, discovering the person. This is about enjoying the now with here and now. And because you're taking your time, because you're letting yourself find yourself and know clearly about like what you want and stuff like that, well, then when you guys actually decide to commit to each other, you already have the friendship, you already have the strong foundation, you really know who each other is, you can really trust each other, and so the foundation is incredible and you can truly build exactly what you want with it. Because building blocks, it's also about creating exactly what you want, so you guys can create the future that you want together. Whatever is your dream, whatever you're picturing, you can create exactly that once you've figured out exactly what you want. And so this is about you guys working together, you and your partner, to create the life that you both truly desire, on an authentic level. This is also saying that you guys get stronger when you're together because of this strong foundation. Okay, so then we have, how do you guys meet? So we have the Ace of Cups, the Fool, and the Hierophant. So you guys meet, it's like there's this opportunity for love and you're just jumping into it. You're just trusting. This is a time when both of you guys' heart has been healed and you feel, it's like you see this opportunity for conditional love. I feel like you're just gonna feel it and you give it a chance. And this is not about like, yes, you're jumping into it, but you're not rushing it at all. You're taking your time, like I've said previously, but you're still trusting, you're still surrendering, you're still, yes, having faith. And this is because your heart is opened and theirs too. And I feel like this is just, wait, let me clarify the Ace of Cups, because I want to know if they're making you an offer, or if this is just like the universe coming with an opportunity. I feel like it's just the universe, but let's see. Please adjust guides for all of yours. Upon number 3, can you clarify the Ace of Cups? How are they meeting? Can you clarify the Ace of Cups, please? Okay, this is someone giving you an offer with the Emperor, and this is like the Emperor is like really pulled together person. This is a complete person, a whole person. This is a divine masculine energy. So if you're not into men, then the person could be just a very masculine person. But if you are into men, then this is really divine masculine and a guy. Someone really mature, someone probably older than you, and they're gonna offer you an opportunity for love, and you're gonna take it. And this could be within a spiritual type of community or organization. So you could go to like a yoga session or something and you meet them there. Or if you're religious, then you could go to a religious ceremony or something and you meet them there. Or this could be like arranged marriage. That could be that too. If maybe not, like this is not going to resonate with a lot of people, but for some of you this could be an arranged marriage. But there's definitely a religion or spirituality involved, and the person is offering you an opportunity for love, and you're taking the chance, and this is how you guys meet. Then for when, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So literally speaking, the 8 is about 8 years, 8 of Pentacles, and 5 of Swords about 5 weeks. So I don't think that's what it means at all. So don't worry about those timings. I really feel like this means that it's not about a specific timing. It's not about a number of days, weeks, months, or years. It's about where you're at personally in your own evolution. Because I feel like before you can meet this person, you need to be authentic in the ways that you express yourself, behave, or do things. Eight of Pentacles is about work. So I feel like you need to be doing a job that truly reflects who you truly are. I feel like you could have learned throughout your life to be authentic, to be your true self despite of others' opinion. So you could have been bullied because of your beliefs, because of your religions, because of your religion or your abilities or stuff like that. And those were actually teachings to stay yourself and be true to yourself despite of other people's opinions, because people are always judging. There's always going to be someone judging you, and the lesson is to don't care about those people and still be true to yourself. I feel like right now you're probably not in that place where you're truly authentic. To be authentic, it's like you can dress however you want, regardless of what other people think, and feel comfortable within yourself with the way you dress. Okay, this is a simple example. Now, you could speak your truth despite of anyone else's opinions, even if your opinion is the kind of opinion that no one really agrees with, or that rarely agrees with. You will still feel comfortable to express your opinion in those times. Now, if you have beliefs that most people don't relate to, then you have to feel comfortable with expressing those beliefs. You have to own those beliefs. You have to own your true authentic self. And when you're in that place of owning your true authentic self, and on doing a job or having a friends, or reflecting this authentic you, then you can meet your person. Because as long as you're not completely yourself, as long as your actions, your words, everything that you do doesn't reflect who you truly are, then you're not going to attract this person. Because this person reflects who you truly are. This person aligns with who you truly are. And so if you want that person, you need to be authentic. And that's when you're going to meet them. And this is not about a specific timing. This is about when you decide that you do it. And in order to do it, it's not just about the decision. It's about a decision. It's important. But if you have a hard time being completely authentic, completely honest with yourself, completely honest with other people about who you are, what you believe in, what are your opinions and stuff like that, then it's because there needs to be some healing. And healing can take time, and that's completely okay. You do not have to rush. But this is just so that you know, when you do meet this person is when you're aligned with your true authentic self, and you own it, and you're not afraid to be it, and you don't care about other people's opinions of it, because you just accept yourself exactly as you are, and you're happy with that. Okay? So if you chose palm number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.